Hey guys, what's up? I glad to meet you guys. So I am a very talented math person in school, and I came up with the idea to start recording videos to help you guys out with high school math because I apparently I've in my sociology class I've learned that I am only 1 in 7% of the United States population that has a true passion for math, and it seems as though that there are many students that struggle with high school math. And so I am decided to record my videos here, and what you're going to see is that I'm going to be giving a few math lessons on this document right here. I'm going to name this right here. And so you're going to see me doing some math work, and I'll try to explain some of these math concepts along the way. So I'm just going to be focusing on high school math for now. Now, currently I'm on the path to learn well with Algebra 1 through Algebra 2, but soon I'll be able to put in stuff for pre-calculus and AP Calculus AB. And so I hope that you find my videos useful, and thanks again for checking out my video. After this video, if you like, please subscribe, and hope you enjoy my videos here. Alright, so let's get started. So our first video is on, well, Algebra 1, of course. And so, in order to learn about algebra, you need to understand how you can solve linear equations. And that just basically means I need my equation box in. Okay, so it really just means stuff like this. So that's an equation. But first, I'm going to show you some important vocabulary here. I've actually found out that it's very useful for later algebra topics. So here's some vocabulary that you might want to know. And so the first term is the variable. The variable is simply a letter substituting for a number, like x. And x and y are probably the most common variables that you'll ever see while you are doing algebra. Simple. Okay, so there's the variables, and then there's the constants, and those are the numbers, like the actual numbers, not letters. Okay, and then I'm going to give one more here. We have equation. All it is a sentence with an equal sign. Alright, so I am ready to get started here. So this video will be primarily focusing on solving linear equations. And so basically all we have to do, so let's start off our first equation right here. Let's start off with something like x minus 3 equals 10. Okay, now you might be thinking, simple, the answer is 13. Yes, you are correct. However, you must know that your math teachers will not be happy if you just said 13. Okay, you have to show your work to show that you understand the topic. If you don't show your work, I'm not going to give you credit. So it's very important that you show your work and how you do this. Now I'm going to show you how we can walk through this. So So you all know about the relationship between addition and subtraction and multiplication and division, right? Right? Okay, so I'm going to give you one more vocab term right here. Inverse operations. They are simply two operations that cancel each other out. There is addition and subtraction that cancel each other out, and multiplication and division. That's simple. So, now, here's what we got here. We have x minus 3 equals 10. How do you get 13? Well, as you can see, we have a subtraction sign here. Now, pause the video and think, how do you solve this problem? So first of all, I'm going to tell you that your goal when you're solving any equation, not just these kinds of equations, but all kinds of equations you solve, is to have x on one side and a variable on the other. So we are going, oops, I was not supposed to do that. Do that. Can I not? Okay, well, at least we can still do this. Alright, so we have subtraction side. The inverse operation of subtraction is addition. So how do we use this? Well, what we gotta do is add 3. And make sure that we not only do it on the left side, but we do it on the right side as well. And there you have it. X equals 13. Are you sure you're right? Some teachers might ask you to check your work. Now doing a check is easy. So I'm going to show you. We have x minus 3 equals 10 again. This time we're going to substitute 13 for x. We're going to put that in parentheses right here. Minus 3 equals 10. Is that true? Yes. Yes, it is. Correct. Solution checks. Alright. Now, let's try the opposite. This time, we're going to try adding some negative values. So, this time we're going to try x plus 4 equals negative 6. You all remember the rules with addition, with integers, right? Positive plus positive equals more positive. Negative plus negative equals more negative. Negative. And if opposite signs, you subtract them, and then take either the positive or negative value, and that depends on which number has the highest absolute value. So, and then for subtraction, all you gotta do is when you're subtracting integers, you can either just leave it at that, but I only do that for like 6 minus 4 or something. And if you have other awkward stuff like 4 minus negative 3, I suggest flipping the sign to addition. Well, when you do that, you must take what you're subtracting and take the opposite of that. So 4 minus negative 3 would become 4 plus 3, positive 3. Okay? Alright, I've had enough fun. So, what do we got? X plus 4 equals negative 6. What's the inverse operation of that? That's right. A equals 4. Now remember, we once again have to take this on both sides. Alright. And now, our final answer is negative 6 minus 4. We're making this more negative, so x equals, let's say negative 10. What do you guys think? Is this correct? Well, let's try it out. Let's try it out. Alright, so what we're going to do here is substitute negative 10 for x plus 4 equals negative 6. And then negative 10 plus 4 equals negative 6. Negative 6 equals negative 6. Solution checks. That's alright, that's great. Now, let's try the other part. I actually have one more vocab term for you guys. But I saved it for now because, well, really only exists for the next equation I'm about to show you. So, what we're going to talk about is a coefficient. Now, a coefficient is simply the number in front of the variable. Alright, so let me give you an example of where this occurs. Let's say 3x equals 18. What's the coefficient here? The correct answer is 3, because 3 is right next to x. It's always going to be this number right here that's the coefficient. The number in front of x. So, here you have a new equation. 3x equals 18. Now, take note that when you have something like 3x, you're basically just saying 3 times x. So, what we're going to do here is take inverse operations. Now, I said that we were doing multiplication here. So, inverse operation is 3. Sorry guys, I should have let you guys try to guess that. Oh well, I'll get it next time. Alright, so we divide by 3 on both sides still. Have x equals 6. We're going to check that one more time. 3 times substitute 6 for x. Does it equal 18? Yes, it does. Hooray! Isn't that fun? No? I like to have fun. Alright. Now, we're going to give you another example right here. Now right here. So, this time, I would add a fraction to that. Ooh, that's a little too small there. What do you guys think? 2 to 18? I like having fun. Alright, so what do we got? Let's have x divided by 3. What's that equal to? Let me try and figure this out. I don't know. I just don't know. I guess 8 maybe? Sure, let's go with 8. X divided by 3 equals 8. Now, we have x divided by 3. Now 3, because 3, so that's the thing with fractions, is that it's always the division that's involved. Now, what's the opposite of division? Glad I let you go this time. Come on, take a guess. Multiplication. So, we multiply by 3 on both sides. Sorry that we have a little cut here, but, you know, Google Docs is not the perfect one. Alright, so x equals 24. Is that correct? Check it. Ooh, I need to scroll back again. Okay, there we go. X divided by 3 equals 8. So we substitute 24 for x divided by 3. Does it equal 8? Oh yeah, it does. 8 equals 8. Alright. Now I'm going to give you one more example, and then I'll give you some practice problems, and then you're free to go. Okay, so this one I think might have to screw some people off. It's when you have coefficients like these, and let's say that it equals 6. Equals 6. Equals 6. So what are you gonna do? Well, remember the rule of fraction. Remember, we have a coefficient here. When we have a coefficient, it means multiplication, and we have to divide by that coefficient. Now, fractions, I know screw some people off, so I'm simply just going to give you this. Whenever you have a coefficient as a fraction, I want you to go ahead and just flip that. You get to multiply the reciprocal. Now, try working this out on paper. I'm sorry, I cannot. Not. Mine's is on paper right now, so I'm gonna have to try and multiply this out by myself. Okay, so 6 times 3 equals 18, divided by 2 equals 9. I'm not sure if that equals 9. I don't know. We'll check it, see if it works. Alright. So 2/3 times 9 equals 6. Okay, so 2 times 9 equals 18, divided by 3 equals 6. Alright, so that is it, guys. That's all there is to it. Now, I want you to remember something. Your teachers might not tell you to do checks all the time. However, it is still very, very, very important to always check your work. Alright? So now, I'm going to give you a few practice problems. Problems to do. So, I want you to do x minus 4 equals -1. X plus 3 equals 6. 6x equals 42. I'm actually going to need to label that properly. Alright, so practice problems. Bold. This is my first time doing this, guys, so I apologize for this in advance. I'll get better at it over time, I promise. Okay. Ooh, yeah. Really sorry, guys. Alright. Now, hopefully we can not screw up. Okay. Actually, how about z? Now, don't let the change in the variable that I made screw you off. Screw you off. No matter what the variable is, I want you to remember that it's the same thing every time. The same rules apply. And one more equation. Let's say 3/5 x. What do we say equal to? Actually, nah. I don't want to challenge you too much. Unless you want a challenge, please leave it in the comments. And also, if you can leave your answers in the comments, I will be happy to check them out for you. So, I'd say set this to 9. No, that's too big. 6. Alright, so there's your practice problems. So go on, give this a try. Give this a try, and leave a comment and comment on my video right here, and and I'll be happy to check them for you. Check them for you. Check them for you. And please, and if you need more help, please come back to this channel. Subscribe to my channel if you need any more help. I am very happy to help out anyone that I can. Okay? Alright guys, I will see you in the next video. Alright, bye.